Good Sunday evening, my sweets. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. And when I say I hope you are all ready for Christmas, because it's only Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's Christmas. So really you only have 4 days left to get ready with your shopping and your meal planning. And if you live in Ontario, you will know, Ontario, Canada, that they're saying as of tomorrow we're going back into lockdown. I don't know all the details yet on what all is going to be closed up. This is very scary for a lot of people, some small companies, families, everything. So my prayers are with everyone. I just wish this was over. I feel for everybody, including ourselves. We're not going unscathed here, trust me. Anyway, okay, we're going to do something really fun tonight. My resin guy made an acrylic binder, and it is to take my tints, and we will try the powders later, but right now we're going to try the tints. You take the tints, my colors, and you mix in some of the binder, so it will be a couple of experiments learning how much of everything. You add some flotrol and some water, and you can use my tints in acrylic pours. So tonight's going to be an experiment of me getting, just the right measurements, I guess, and we'll get this done. But it is also to announce that the new pastels have come in, and they are already up on the website. That's what I did this afternoon. We've got this beautiful pastel blue, which looks like this. It is such a pretty soft blue. We have, excuse me, getting my grandson's cold. It is just a cold because both boys had to be tested. Being in daycare, they had to be tested for COVID last week, and they are both negative. So it is just a cold, and it's not like I've been around anybody else. So we've got this beautiful Northern Lights pastel pink, which looks like this. We have this beautiful, I love this, and I am such not a green person, but pastel colors get me every time. We have Northern Lights pastel green, and it is that pretty. We have Northern Lights pastel purple, and it is such a soft color. And like I said, these are already up on the website, guys. And right for now, we have Northern Lights pastel yellow. Look at how pretty and soft these colors are. They're just gorgeous. So we're going to use these, since I have them right here, to make our acrylic pour. And this will be so cool if my tints can be used in your acrylic pours, because look at the amazing colors I have that you will now be able to, because if this works, I am bringing the binder in, and you can turn all my tints into acrylic paints, and tomorrow night or the next night, depending on how wild it is around here with the grandbabies and lockdown, if we are going into one tomorrow, which is almost 100%, We'll see if the powders work too. I heard that they do work, but that it cuts down on their vibrancy. So we will see. Okay, so come on down and let's get this test started. So I'm going to start by putting some yellow in here. I'm going to, let's take one of these for this. I'm going to take some of the binder because I'm not really sure how much you need. This is concentrated, so pretty thick too. So, okay, maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe we'll just pour, yep, it's thick, guys. So I poured a bit in there. Let's stir that around, make sure it gets all the yellow. Now I'm going to add a bit of flotrol, which I put in this cup. With the flotrol, I have always done the 2-to-1, 2%, 2 parts flotrol, 2 parts, or I mean 2 parts flotrol, 1 part color. So far it's not changing the color at all of my soft pastel, so that's a great thing. And now I'm going to add a little bit of water so that it is at the consistency that I'm hoping for. There we go. Okay, so that's the yellow. Let's do the purple. I'm also going to try these in a resin piece in the next couple of days. I'm pouring in, let's see if you can see about the amount of binder is about, I'd say, a tablespoon. A tablespoon of the binder. Oops. Which you can see, that doesn't change the color. Let's add some flotrol. Remember, I do the 2-to-1. Flotrol to my color. Still have this beautiful, so now we can tell with at least these colors, the pastels, not changing the colors at all. So that's a good thing. That is a very good thing. Add a little bit of water. Oops. Yes, I'm making a mess, but who cares? My mess. Okay. So we've got our yellow, our purple. Where's your lid? How come you don't have a lid? Okay, we'll put you over there. Okay, let's do the green next. We are going to pour about a tablespoon of the binder. I'm making sure I stir it and the paint first, so the paint, the tint, gets all of the color attached to all of the binder. Add my flotrol. This is such a pretty color. Oh man, I love pastel colors. I don't know why it took me asking you guys what you wanted in here for me to decide to get pastels, because I've always loved pastels, but A little bit of water. There we go. Okay, let's next go with the baby blue. A tablespoon of the binder. So this binder will last you quite a bit because all you use is a tablespoon each time, and that's just me. We may not need that much. This is the first time I am testing this, so we will see. But I'm going to start off with a tablespoon. Add my flotrol. Add a tiny bit of water. It's all mixed up. It's all at the same consistency. Okay, that one didn't have a lid. Let's grab one that does. Oh no, I found a lid for it. So last but not least, we're going to do our pink. Tablespoon of the binder. Make sure you, when you do this, if this all works and I bring this in, shake your bottle up first really good and put your lid back on when you're done, okay? Okay, so there's our color in our flotrol, or I mean our color in our binder. Add some flotrol. I need a bit more because that wasn't enough. Ooh, and that was probably too much, but we will see when I mix it up. Okay, I'm just going to need a touch of water in this one. Okay, so there we go. We've got all our pastel colors. We mixed together. Put your color tint in first. Put your Northern Lights tint in first. Then add your, as we know of it right now, tablespoon of binder. Add use your own recipe. If you have your own recipe on how much flotrol to paint that you use, stick to that. I used 2 to 1, 2 parts flotrol, 1 part tint. Add a bit of water, and away you go. So now I'm going to start on this piece. This is a one I did a while ago. We're gonna cover it up. I made some black up, and it's titanium black by Amsterdam and flotrol. And let's add a bit of water to this. Okay, now I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to just spread this out. Remember, I'm not worried about the size. This is just a test here to see how we do with the binder. Oh, you're already stuck on it. Okay, nothing fancy. I'm going to wipe my hands because I'm also going to have to take. Are you plugged in? Yes. Are you plugged in? Nope. Okay, just before we get going here, guys, I'm going to plug in the hairdryer so it's ready for me. Okay. So let's do this now. I'm going to start with the pink. The yellow. The blue. Pretty green. I'm probably using way more paint than I need for this little canvas, but again, just an experiment. And the purple. Let's torch out the bubbles. And let's give this a try. Sorry about the sound. Okay, now this is not anything fancy or spectacular. I'm going to torch it again. The green really took over. I should have added some gold or something to this as well. But now the thing is, we got some cells happening and everything. This is cool. Man, if this would be, because I believe this is awesome. We've got cells happening just like in pour paints, acrylic pour paints. We've got some lacing. The green is taking over. I poured too much green, but that's okay. We've got the purple, the pink, the yellow, the blue, all coming through. I like this. I like this, guys. My fingers are crossed that this is the perfect measurements. I won't know until this dries. Most acrylic pour, they have to sit and dry for a good 2 days, I think. We will check it out again tomorrow. It keeps getting more cells and stuff happening. I am going to get bubbles in this because it's flotrol and water. It's not resin. But that's okay because breaking the bubbles with the heat gun or with the torch also brings out way more little cells. Way more. This could be tilted if I wanted to tilt it because it moves. See that? So I think I've got a good. Get rid of your drips on the sides so that it's not going to pull all of this off. Every once in a while when you're doing I learned this from Canella. with acrylic pours, which I haven't been able to use because I haven't done an acrylic pour in ages. Wipe the drips off the side. Come back down every 10 minutes. You probably only have to do it 2 times, maybe 3 at the most. Wipe the drips off the underneath, and that will stop the paint from flowing. It's the drips that are pulling the paint off of your surface, and you don't want that at all. You want the paint to stay on the surface, mostly your design. What goes down the side, that's fine, but you want the best part of your work to stay on the surface of your canvas or board or whatever you're using. Okay guys, so I'll bring you down in a sec and show you how this turned out. I am impressed with these beautiful pastel colors. You asked for pastel, I got you some pastel, and we can keep making more pastels. I don't want to go nuts, but I started with the basics: pink, green, blue, purple, and yellow in pastels. We can go from there. Let me know if there's any other colors you'd like me to bring in for the pastels. We're all stocked back up again with Northern Lights products and Color Passion order with the new tints, transparent tints, and a couple of new colors I think I ordered are coming in hopefully this week. Remember, they come from Australia. So that's that. So I'm going to be bringing in a binder. Okay guys, we're bringing in an acrylic binder so that you can take my tints, and not only can you do resin with my tints, and you've all used them and you've all seen them and they're all back stocked up again on your favorite colors. Now we've got some new ones, but now you're going to be able to use them in acrylic pours. So if you're not a resin artist but you're an acrylic pourer, here you go guys, you can start using my tints. Just get the binder. I'll make it affordable. Get some of my tints. I'm sure you have the flotrol, everybody has the water, and away you go. You can make your own. You can make your own colors. And I'm sure you can mix and match colors. Like what? Like you could take a blue. You could take my blue, add a bit of red, and make yourself a nice purple, and add a little bit of white and make it violet, and then add the binder and your flotrol and water, and you've made your own new color. You don't have to have just what the stores offer you in acrylic paint. Now you can have your own. You can make your own. Get yourself a bunch of these cups with lids. This will last for a while. Or like Canela uses, the squeeze bottles with lids. You get yourself a bunch of those. That'll last you a little while, depending on how much you pour. If you're Canela, wouldn't last you long at all. So there you go. There you go, guys. I just think this is fabulous. You can now come to Resin Pigment Canada for your acrylic pour needs. How do you like them apples? Okay, let's bring you down without dropping you, because I just got a new case. Let's bring you down and show you what it looks like right now. Look at all the cells. I know they're not huge because this is a small piece, and I was afraid to, I wanted to do the blow first. There's way too much green. This would not be a lovely, lovely piece, but the colors are beautiful. A nice gold or silver would have been nice in there. Look, it looks like the wings of a butterfly, eh? Doesn't it? There's some little tiny lacing down here. This is really, really cool. And we will let it dry now. And then I can resin over it if I want to, or we will see. This is going to be awesome. Okay, guys, you have a wonderful week ahead. I will see you before Christmas. I'm thinking of Wednesday night doing some festive stuff down here with you guys to, bring in Christmas. So have a great evening. Thanks, guys.